Are we ready for the test?
Maybe.
Let's see. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Phúc An. I live in Long Biên, Hanoi. I live in a apartment in Phúc Đông and study in class D4.
How old are you?
I am 13 years old.
13. What are some hobbies you like to do?
I like to play football and video game.
What's your favorite video game?
I think it's FC Mobile.
Okay, yeah, I think I know of it. Okay, let's begin. Today we're talking about what?
Viruses.
What do you know about viruses?
I know they cause disease.
Yep. What about the size of the virus?
Huh?
What about size?
Size?
Are they big?
Small.
How small?
We can see them by eye.
So what do we use? How do we know they're there? What do we use to see them?
We use Microsoft to see virus.
Microscope, yeah, not Microsoft. What are some diseases viruses can cause?
Flu.
Flu. What is the most common disease? Everyone catches it every year.
Common cold.
Cold, yeah, common cold. What else? What was a famous one a few years ago? Everything closed.
Corona.
Corona, yeah. Those are three viruses. What the viruses do? What can they do to your body if you catch them?
It's called cough, sneeze.
Okay, so this is influenza virus. You cough, you sneeze. What else?
And we have flu. And
flu is the virus, but what does it cause? Cough, sneeze. What else? What happens when you're really hot but you feel cold? When you feel cold and you're very hot? Begins with F.
Fever.
Fever. What else?
Cold.
And you get chills, you get pain. Do you think it's dangerous to catch influenza?
Yeah.
Do you think people die from getting influenza?
I think no.
Well, you're wrong. A lot of people die getting flu every year. I think about 1 or 2 million people each year die from it. It's a lot. Because if you're very old or you're very young and you catch flu, it's very dangerous. Okay? What happens if you're very fat and lazy and you catch flu? Is it dangerous then?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's dangerous then. If your body's unhealthy, it can really mess you up. So, what are the 4 ways our body protects us from viruses?
4 ways.
How does our skin protect us?
We
What's on our skin that protects us?
protect us from virus to go into the bloodstream.
Yeah, but what's on our skin that stops the virus going in? 2 things on our skin. The virus goes pew.
I don't remember.
Dead skin on our skin. Viruses can't go into dead things. What is in our nose that stops viruses?
This.
What's this?
Hair.
We have hair in our nose. How does the hair in our nose stop the virus?
They catch the virus.
That's the virus when we breathe in. What's in the back of our throat that's sticky?
Yes, mucus.
Mucus. So the virus sticks to the mucus. We swallow it.
In the stomach.
What kills the virus in the stomach?
The stomach killed by acid.
Acid. Well done. And the last thing, what is in our blood? Should the virus get in? What's in our blood?
White blood cell.
Good. They attack viruses. Good. This is what?
Respiratory system.
Good. Where is the diaphragm?
Here.
What does the diaphragm do? Doesn't do much. Moves up and down. What does that, when it gets bigger and smaller, what does it do to the lungs? Breathe in. That's your diaphragm going up. Breathe out. That's your diaphragm going down. Okay? So it controls your lungs. What is this blue thing?
Yes, trachea,
Trachea. What goes into the trachea?
oxygen,
Oxygen, air. Yeah. What's this above the trachea?
throat,
Oh, mouth, nose. What's inside the nose?
nose,
Sinuses.
sinus.
Where is the mucus? Usually.
Mucus, yeah,
Yes.
usually
This is what?
yes, the circulatory system.
So what do we have at the top?
Yes, lung,
What's this main thing?
heart,
Heart. Yeah. What are the blue lines? What are they?
blue one vein,
What do veins carry?
carry carbon dioxide,
No.
carry blood.
Blood, but what kind of blood?
Um,
There's two types of blood. Okay, so the red one is what are they called?
it's called artery.
Arteries, they carry blood, but why is the blood red? Because it has lots of what? Oxygen. So the blue blood has less oxygen. Yeah. So, how do they work together? So I breathe in. What happens then?
Get oxygen.
The what?
Get oxygen.
Yeah, the oxygen. Where does the oxygen go?
Go into the arteries.
Yeah, and then the arteries go to where?
To the heart.
And the heart does what?
Pump the oxygen.
Pump the blood
to our body.
Yeah, and then what happens? Our body absorbs the oxygen, and what happens then?
And the carbon dioxide go out through the vein.
To where?
To the heart.
So back to the heart, and the heart pumps it back to where?
Lungs.
Okay, and then what happens? Then what happens again? We
take oxygen.
Breathe in again, yeah, and it goes again and again and again. Okay, what happens if we get less oxygen in our body?
We will feel tired.
Tired. If you get really less oxygen, much less oxygen, you pass out. And then if you get no oxygen, what happens?
Die.
You die. Yes, that's right. So, what should we do to keep a healthy heart and respiratory?
Do exercise.
What about sleep? How much sleep should we get?
8 hours.
A
One
week?
day.
A day. And what about food and drink?
We should eat and we should drink 2 liters of water a day.
Why not Coca-Cola?
Because the Coca-Cola have much sugar.
Yeah, lots of sugar. That's right. What food should we eat?
We should eat fresh vegetable and have enough meat.
Well, how many fruits and vegetables should we eat a day? Minimum. What do you think?
5 fruits.
Yeah, 5 fruits and vegetables a day. That's right. Okay. Can you read that for me?
Healthy kids are happy kids.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
What? Do you think unhealthy kids are unhappy?
Yes.
Why?
Because if we don't have a healthy life, we will feel tired. We don't want to do anything. And
what happens to your body if you're unhealthy?
Tired.
Think of Americans. They're very what?
Fat.
Yeah, you get fat. And what happens? You think you get more diseases if you're unhealthy? If you have a weak heart, weak respiratory system, you get more disease, do you think?
We will easily die.
But yeah, you're more likely to get a disease as well. So that makes you unhappy. Okay, that's the end of the test. Thank you, Fogan. Goodbye.